Hello folks, Battery9, I'm joined by
Spinner94 here.
And this is another Pokemon battle. This time it's my battle. Me, Shonen, Abdul and Kila, we're battling each other.
Yeah, and the thing is what happened in this battle, we actually finally, this is another good video of me showing off my bulk up set Mimikyu, which I'm pretty proud of. Me and Angron kind of came up with it. Angron's got his own tweak to it, this is my tweak to it, and it's not been doing too bad, and a lot of people running the Swords Dance set, I honestly prefer this one.
Yep, and we've also got a new one, Blissey. We've never seen that before in the stream.
Not seen a the Blissey Strong UU quite common last year, but it's not too much in 7th gen. I don't think you can get Chansey in this gen yet.
Yep, so anyway, let's head into this battle. So we'll start with Kila and Abdul bringing out their Pokemon. First we bring out Daisy Duke and Bootleg. And Bootleg to me, man of the match for obvious reasons, but we'll get to that. And we have Blissey and Garchomp.
So quite a strong lead here. You got a very bulky thing within Blissey, but Blissey can't do a lot to Mimikyu, so it is an ideal time. Unfortunately, that Garchomp is a bit of a threat.
Yeah, Outrage, ouch.
Which I'm surprised didn't kill Daisy Dukes from there. I thought that would have been a one-shot, but maybe not completely trained in attack, or maybe that Daisy Dukes has got a bit more to it. Like, the high jump kick connects here, and that does quite a bit to Blissey.
Yep, I go with Substitute, then Thunder Wave kicks in, and unfortunately paralyzes Daisy Duke.
Yeah, that's 50% of its speed gone. This thing's got some decent speed. I think it's like 87 speed or something like that.
And this is where it came annoying for Blissey. Blissey kept on leftovers and healing. Then we have Garchomp Outrage, doesn't affect Bootleg, but then it confuses. Then Bootleg, this is what I do mostly for this match, just bulk.
So when you're behind that substitute and if nothing can hurt you, Garchomp can't hurt you with one of its main stabs and its ground move, and since you're locked into Outrage, we can just start bulking up and really setting up and actually doing some effective damage.
Yep, Softball comes in, then High Jump Kick comes in. I thought this was the wrong move. He should have gone for Garchomp, get Garchomp out the way.
It probably wouldn't have killed.
Will not?
It's only, this mon's only grass, it's not grass fighting. Without the stab, it wouldn't have done too much.
But, yep, Confusion kicks in, but unfortunately Dracomedo comes in and literally wrecks.
Yeah, which I find interesting. Mixed Garchomp, I haven't seen one of them before, but the Draco animation looks sick.
Oh yeah. So unfortunately for Daisy Duke, gone unfortunately. So I used Play Rough, but Garchomp avoided it.
Which is a shame. And Toxic, of course, can't affect you behind a substitute.
Yep.
So it's like, Mimikyu yet again really counters off a lot of the old gen mons. Like, Blissey cannot do too much to it.
Yep, and here's Tortona, after it's called.
That's like Turtlenator or something.
Yep.
It's like a play on words of that.
Right. He used Shell Trap. Now, for those who are not aware, Shell Trap it will not activate as long as he doesn't get hit. If he gets hit, it will activate at the end of the turn and literally cause some destruction. Now I do bulk up again. And yeah, that's what I do mostly. I just bulk up just to make a big attack.
Because you're right as well. Like nothing can really break your sub here.
Yeah, no, this is like a perfect matchup for this guy.
Shell Trap, like I've never seen Shell Trap used effectively so far.
I've seen it used in the in-game battle arenas. It's brutal if someone hits it and survives.
Oh right, so it's a bit like a bitey version of Painful Bunker.
Yes, but hits hard. Now I use Play Rough. Trophy trying to kill Garchomp, which I do.
Yeah, after all those bulk ups, you'll definitely get the kill. I mean, some people would argue the Swords Dance you'd get a bit quicker of a sweep, but you want that defense because behind that sub, and they can't break the sub with all that defense. If they're a physical attacking mod.
Yep. Then Toxic hits Tortona. I'm just calling it Tortona for short. So Venom Shock kicks off. Doesn't do much to Blissey.
Yeah, Blissey's special defensive wall. It can take special hits for days.
Yeah. So, which I realised you need to use physical power to beat this thing.
You need to use physical power, and ideally you need to be fighting.
Yep. So, well, sorry for the Japanese mind, but this is Lucario, a shiny one. Because it's in Japanese or Mandarin?
Something like that. I can't tell the difference, honestly.
Yep. And here comes trouble.
Yeah, Mega Lucario entering the Ubers territory.
Yep. This is where things get really dicey.
The thing with Mega Lucario as well, like, it's weird that bringing in cover the Shell Trap. This guy's really wanting Shell Trap to work. I personally would have went for Flamethrower or something, but either way, Dragon Pulse is going to kill and pick up the kill.
Unfortunately, Shell Trap only works if the Pokemon survives, which unfortunately this is not the case.
Yeah, it's people like, new gen, people's got to figure all this stuff out. So Play Rough manages to connect here, and it's just about 45% of Blissey.
Yeah.
So obviously we need a lot more bulk ups. Attacks fall in, but it's not going to do anything. See, Seismic Toss again, that's a common move on Blissey. Like Mimikyu, countering this thing perfectly.
Yeah. Then Leftovers kicks in. Then we've got Vivi, which is a Final Fantasy 9 reference to the Black Mage.
So it's nice to see Miss Magius popping around here. It's like Miss Magius, I really wanted to run one of these last gen. I'm probably going to try and get one of these sorted sometime. Dragon Pulse going to connect, not going to do much, but this thing surprisingly out respectful.
Shadow Bolt hits Lucario, just survives.
Critical hit as well.
Yep, but then Play Rough comes in, finishes the job.
Yeah, picking up another kill. As I say, at this point, since you can't really damage that Blissey without a lot more bulk ups.
Yeah, so I pretty much stay there. Softball kicks in again. This is the only thing Blissey's been doing for most of the battles, just softballs and just
like Blissey, as I say, more of a single mon than a double, unless it's a support set. Blissey.
Here comes Incineroar, and then we have A little storm with a thunder.
Oh,
Missed.
Thunder Wave misses.
No,
It's no Thunder, sorry. Yeah, that hit, that would have caused a lot of damage.
Yep. Play rough. Do quite damage.
Yeah, quite a nice little chunk at +2. So Dark Lantern is going to connect on the ghost type. That is
Yeah.
one dead ghost type,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Miss Magius, lovely special defense, not so much defense.
No, not against that. So that's it, Magius, and I'm on my own now. So basically, I have to deal with these two.
It's never been in a good situation you're on, but at least you can get rid of this Incineroar and nearly take one person out. Is that all 3
No,
months?
that's a 3 months out. So basically, I take out Incineroar, and now it's just me versus Blissey, and this is where, Blissey just goes away, and then we have a Lapras. Now this is where I got a little bit worried, because Lapras is about to see. I mean, I broke up here, I get a little boost up, and then Lapras uses Smart Strike, and it's got a punch, but it's not enough to bring the sub.
That's where Bulk Up comes in, because with that increased defenses, you can keep taking these hits.
Yep.
So as we say, Shadow Sneak doesn't do a lot, so we've got to consider Play Rough. But the thing with Play Rough, we're running out of these, and as soon as the Play Roughs run out, we can't deal with the Blissey.
Yep. See, now if I didn't bulk up, that sub would have been gone. But thankfully I bulked up to defend myself. Unfortunately, this is where the substitute fades, but the job was done. I could bulk up one more time. I think I'm at +5.
No, you're not. I think you're +3 now. It's been a few turns since you last bulked up. But the
Yeah.
thing is now, you know at +2 you were able to take that nicely.
Yeah.
So you know you can get away with setting up a sub and just lose your decoy. And when he wants to hit you with the substitute again, you've still got the sub up because you know for a fact, even with he's using super effective moves, he takes 2 to get it. So between that 2, you have the chance to get another bulk up. This
Yep.
is yet again where the bulk up set beats the sword stance one.
Yep. So we Lapras does another Smart Strike, which it would be effective, but because I'm so bulked up, it just like.
Because of that, is the increased defense, and I've got the EVs on this set perfect. Like the ideal EVs on this is 200 health, 200 special defense, the rest in defense.
Yeah, and unfortunately I missed the play rough there earlier, but again, no chance to play rough. Bang, and that was the end of Lapras.
Yeah, that takes that out. It's a good job you hit with that one. At the minute we're on stream, we're realising you've only got 2 of these left.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Miss Maggie comes out here,
Yeah.
but we're laughing because we've got Shadow Sneak.
Yeah, the mustard one. And yeah, Chelsea comes in and just bang. Good
Yeah,
night.
Good night. Not the best defense. Goodbye, Mustard.
Yep.
Probably should have rocked the Focus Sash.
Yep. So I got rid of. I mean, this Mimikyu with the huge bulk up, it's just literally running riot.
It's a great set. I know more people don't run it. I think only me and Angron. I think Silver might run it, but seriously, run the bulk up one. It's sweet.
Yep. So I bulk up again because I'm thinking, right, I'm not gonna beat it with one play rough. I want to get as much power as I can to try and kill it. So I tried play rough here, and did a
Nearly kill.
Yeah, nearly kill. Now, Thunder Wave does nothing.
Kept obviously behind the sub.
Yep. Now I make a bit of a misplay on my part here, which is coming up. I bulk up here, which I wanted to get the buff up because you said to me I should have played rough again.
You
but
should have played rough again because you have
Yeah.
given the chance to heal here.
yeah, but I was a bit cautious. I was thinking, if I miss with the play rough, I'd rather have a bit of extra bulk behind me.
But then again, you wouldn't have been able to kill him and you would have been locked in a true stalemate.
Yeah, and that would have been a bit problematic. But thankfully, play rough comes into effect, and bang.
Boom. Definitely dead after that. I mean,
Yeah.
you would have been able to kill it in the red, but the critical hit as well.
Yeah, that
so
was-
even if it was at full, definitely dead.
Yep. So that was it. We won the battles. It was GG.
Yeah, but it's a nice little video showing off the bulk up set. That's one of the more effective, how do I put it, viewings of the bulk up set.
Yep. So if you want to try the bulk up set, this is what it does, and it's worth trying.
Yeah, give it a try with the sword stance one. Believe me, people like the sword stance one, but we've got video proof now that the bulk up one can do damage.
Yep. So if you like the videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more Pokemon battles, please check out my buddy's channel. I'll leave a link in the description below.
Yeah, streaming most weekends.
So anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.
See you later, people.